Peace and love, and welcome back to Black Diamond Worldwide Outreach. We are now officially in a new month and new year, so happy new year to each and every one of you. Happy 2022. Now, I'm sure like for the past couple days we've been saying Happy New Year to people, but did we say Happy New Year to ourselves, right? Because there's so much we have to remember. I know for me, every start of the new year, every January to about like January 12th to the 15th, I'm always having to write the new number over the old number. Because in your mind, you want to write 2021, but it's actually 2022, so you got to change that 1 into a 2, right? But we're so busy saying Happy New Year to everybody else that just say it to yourself. That's our first affirmation for the year. Put your fist in the air and affirm with me, Happy New Year to me. Happy New Year to me. And I'm still celebrating our Christmas season. As you see, some of the decorations are still up behind me because I celebrate all 12 days of Christmas because why not? Was Santa good to you this year? Hopefully you were good to yourself. Hopefully you were your own Santa and you got everything that you needed. Now, in the last month that we were together, we did what was called our holiday shopping list. And today we finalized the holiday shopping list with a special Burning Bowl celebration, which for those of you who sent me your Burning Bowl list of the things that you desire for the new year and the years to come, I will burn it with my desires in just a moment and just send that up into the air. But if you weren't able to do so, know that you can do it for yourself. Again, I believe in the Burning Bowl service because I believe that it brings faith to life, right? There's so many people that do so many different things with burning their desires or the things they do not want in their lives. A lot of people set fire to the things that they do not want. But I believe in filling the atoms of the universe with the things that we do want because we cannot pretend not to be who we are. We cannot pretend that the experiences that we've went through do not shape who we are today. Whether we think that they are good or bad, indifferent, whatever it is, they made us who we are today. And I believe it is in the accepting of those experiences, accepting how they shaped us, and always seeing ourselves in those experiences, but coming out on the good side, coming out on the right side, coming out not fearing life, but loving life. That this is something that we all can do. This is something that we all can celebrate in our lives and be the better for it. So this is why we celebrate Burning Bowl, putting those desires into the air, all the things that you want to see for yourself for this new year and the years to come. Know that it is filling the atoms and the cells of the universe. Know that your words are creating substance in this world, but you have to remind yourself about who you are. As a child of the all-universal force, you have the right to your desires. You have the right to accomplish. You have the right to do everything that you need to do to bring joy and love and success into your world. This year, I was quite surprised to learn that even Times Square, everyone knows Times Square, the biggest party in the world during New Year's Eve. And usually on that day, they have people come, well, the day before maybe, they have people come and they put their desires in the confetti cannons. And so at midnight, when everyone says Happy New Year, you know, people's desires float all over Times Square. But I learned this year that they also have something of a Burning Bowl service where not only can people put their desires to make confetti, but they had a cauldron sitting in the middle of Times Square for people to put their desires. So they had their little mini Burning Bowl service. I'm not saying they copying off of us. I'm not saying that at all. Times Square, I mean, come on. It's the biggest party, probably the oldest party in New York. But I was so surprised to learn that they were also doing it for themselves. So, we're putting our desires into the universe, knowing that we are getting closer and closer to your goal. But as you put those desires into the universe, right, we know that there is material substance being absorbed, material substance being created so that we can not only see our desires on a piece of paper, but we can see them materializing in our world, in our life for a good and wonderful reason. In putting your desires into the world, you also have to keep yourself up. You have to keep yourself so focused on reaching those goals, and that means encouraging yourself. We know about affirmation. We know about putting positive words into the universe. The one thing that I remember when I was going to school, I remember one Saturday morning I got up early for class, and I was there and I was just so tired because I had to drive maybe about 40 minutes to this class that I was taking. And I'm sitting there and I'm in class and I decided, you know what, let me go to the bathroom and just put some water in my face so I can really wake up. And I walked into the bathroom and there was just a little post-it note on the mirror that said, "You are beautiful." And that woke me up. That gave me such energy. And I thought, why can't we all do this? Why can't we put positive messages that encourage us to keep on going, that encourage us to see the beauty in ourselves? Why can't we put that on our bathroom mirror, on the car mirror, wherever we see the most, wherever we interact the most? Why can't we put positive affirmations there, knowing that we are getting closer and closer to our goal? Just a little tip for 2022. So let's affirm, I am getting closer and closer to my goal. I am getting closer and closer and closer and closer to my goal. Feel it, taste it, know it, think it. Know that it is around you, all around you, just waiting for you to pick it up and live it in a great and wonderful way. But we must never fear the physical and mental work needed to accomplish our goal. The first faculty that we celebrate in any year is the faculty of faith. We must have faith that we will win, but we must stop running a race with life. There are so many of us that we feel that our lives are lived on a track and field track, right? Where we're running around in circles and we are trying to catch up with life. We feel that life is running away with us. We feel that life is winning no matter how much we try and we try. Life is always winning. The first thing I want you to remember, stop running the race with life. It is not for us to catch up to life. Life is always with us. We are always one with the all-universal force. We are always one with our existence. Stop thinking that you're running the race with life. Life isn't winning. It is with us. And that's where the frustration comes in, right? Because we feel that people are far along than we should be, right? People are, doing this, having relationships, having the job they want, going to school when they want, having the car and all the material things that we want, and we are left behind, trying our very best. That is just the life that we are set to live right here and right now. But that is the existence that we're in. Why don't we love it? Why don't we have faith that something greater and better is on the horizon for us? Know that life will never leave you behind. It has not left you behind. It is right where you are. So put your fists in the air, affirm with me, life never leaves me behind. Even stronger, put those fists even stronger. Life never leaves me behind. Let's talk about faith. First of all, I love to define a word if we're going to use it. So let's define faith as Webster's defines faith. Faith, according to Webster's, is an allegiance to duty, loyalty, fidelity to one's promises. And the best definition that I've ever heard of faith is found in the book of Hebrews in our scripture. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That's taken from the King James Version. Imagine that, the evidence of things not seen. When you think of the word evidence, you think of any court show that you have, right? Or any court show that you've ever seen or is out there, or real court. You have to come with the evidence. Without the evidence, the case is null and void. But here comes faith. Here comes faith that lets us know that God is the evidence. Our conviction is the evidence. Our faith is the evidence of things that we're not seeing. The Amplified Version breaks it down and says, faith is the assurance, the confirmation, and the title deed of the things we hope for, being the proof of things we do not see, and the conviction of their reality. What is not yet revealed to the senses. Again, those senses. What we see, what we smell, what we hear, what we taste, what we feel. If it's not from our Christmas shopping list, we feel that we failed. If it's not what we desire, if it's not what we thought would happen in our world, why do we think that we have failed? Why do we believe that what our senses see and taste and all these things that our senses are picking up, that even though they are not what we thought would happen, why is that a failure? No, it's part of the process. And in that process, we must know that we have everything we need to accomplish the goal that we set out to accomplish. Not only do we have faith in the all-universal force, that this great God is bringing what we need, but we must have faith in us, that we will accomplish, that we will have the thoughts that will bring us the ideas that will lead us to our goals. That we will have the healthy body. So many people, with this variant and just even the regular flu and the things that are going around. These last couple weeks, there were a lot of people that I knew were, we'll say, under the weather. Not sick, but under the weather. But today, we have faith in our healthy body. We have faith in good energy. Not only do we have a healthy body, but we have a body that is energized. We have a body that whatever comes our way, it will not knock us down because it's good and positive vibes only. Have faith that whatever you set out to do with the clear thinking in your mind, with the healthy body, with the good energy, we have prosperous outcomes. Whatever we touch turns to gold, and we're enjoying life. We're having a happy life, happy communication, happy interaction with the people in our lives. Believe it. And if you don't believe it, keep affirming it until you believe it, because the all-universal force did not bring you into this new year through a pandemic, through all that you've been through the heartache, through the embarrassment, through the so-called failures, through the disappointments. This universe did not bring you into this moment to just leave you, to just think that you have failed for the rest of your life. No, it has brought you so that you can realize how strong you are, how good you are, how successful you are, and how much faith you have within you. So put your fist in the air, affirm with me, I have faith in my clear thinking. I have faith in my healthy body. Come on, just move your body like you know that it's moving in a good way. I have faith in a good energy. I have faith in prosperous outcomes. I have faith in a happy life. I've heard the saying before, happy wife, happy life. How about happy thought, happy life? Happy body, happy life. Happy experience, prosperous experiences, happy life. Friends, I pray that this is what you are striving to accomplish each and every day. Now, here's the part that I think messes up a lot of people. When you talk about faith, right? You can only place the faculty of faith on yourself. I'll say that again. You can only place the faculty of faith on yourself. Do not have faith in others. Now, we have people in our life that are supportive, and that's great. We have people in our lives that we truly can depend on. And it's wonderful to depend on other people. But we cannot put all of our, as they say, all of our eggs in one basket. We cannot put all of our faith in people. Because what happens? People disappoint us. But that's to be expected because no one knows your dream but you. No one knows what you really want to accomplish except for you. And as you're putting your faith in others, you can't expect them to be as serious. You can't expect them to be as excited about your dream and your goal because it is not theirs. They don't know the passion. They don't know how it excites the insides of you. You know what I'm saying? How it just creates those positive endorphins in your mind. But here's the other thing. Failure in others, or I should say faith in others, sometimes creates a precedent for us. Because others have failed us, you know. We put people on a pedestal. We find that if I can do it, this person must be able to do it. And when they fail us, somehow we feel that we will fail ourselves. Because we feel that, you know, this person is bigger than us or has more than we have. And so it sets a precedent of faith in our lives. Do not let other people's shortcomings, do not let other people tip the scale for your fulfillment. Again, they don't know the dream. They don't know the vision. They don't know what this all-universal force has placed on your heart, placed in your brain, placed in your spirit, activated your soul. They don't know that. So they cannot do anything for you. So just know that, yes, maybe someone has failed you in the past. Maybe someone has not given you all that you need, but that ain't got nothing to do with you. That has absolutely nothing to do with your dreams, your goals, your fulfillment in the world. Let their shortcomings be their reality, not yours. You have a life to live. You have a life to live, and in that life, God is giving you the strength. In that life, God is giving you the faith, and as you work with this strength, you have faith in that strength. No matter what comes before you, no matter what your past is, no matter what your present is, the future is bright. No matter what lies ahead of you, the future is so much brighter. Put your fist in the air and affirm with me, I will never, ever, ever. One more time. I will never, ever, ever let someone else's shortcomings become my reality. I will never let someone else's shortcomings become my reality. And that goes for you too. Not only are you not relying on people who have disappointed you to become your reality, don't let the fact that you may have disappointed yourself, that you may have come up short a couple times, don't let that be your reality anymore. Yes, it is a fact of life. Yes, it is a fact of your existence, but it's a new day. It's a new year. It's a new month. It's a new time in your life. Put your fist in the air. Affirm with me. I am strong. I am strong. And I have faith in that strength. I have faith in that strength. Friends, it's 2022. It is 2022. It's a new year. The wonderful thing that I love about New Year's is that everyone counts down at the same time. But we must remember that throughout the year, whatever year it is, right? Throughout the year, We have year markers, right? We have mile markers. We have anniversary, whether it's the anniversary of your sobriety or your marriage, relationship, the anniversary of when you became a parent, or, whatever it is, our birthdays, right? We have little, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. We have little anniversaries throughout the year, new moments. But as we found out a couple of hours ago, the world does not stop, right? We may have stopped. We may have halted ourselves, but the world is still going. It's a new year. It's not 2021 anymore. No matter how much you're still writing the one and trying to cover it with the two, it's still a new year. The future is not waiting. It's just like when you ring a bell, right? You cannot unring a bell, right? Once it rings, the reverberations still go for as long as they need to. The new bell has rung for 2022. You can't unring it. You can't go back and say, oh no, I missed 2021. I want to go back to that. You can't go back. It's only moving forward. And as you move forward, keep your hands open. Keep your mind open. Keep your heart open. Keep your hands open. Knowing that you are receiving ideas. You are receiving health. And most importantly, you are receiving the blessings that this year has for you. So let's close off with our affirmation for this new month, the affirmation for this new year, 2022. Put your fist in the air and say, I receive all the blessings of this new year. I accept all the blessings this new year has in store for me. Why don't you open your hands even bigger and bigger, like you're about to give somebody a hug? Give those dreams a hug. Give those blessings a hug. And know that your arms aren't big enough to receive the blessings that God has in store for you, to receive the blessings that you desire for yourself. Whatever you desire, it's going to multiply 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, a million times, a billion times. It is a supernatural blessing. All you have to do is accept it. All you have to do is receive it. So one more time, open your hands as wide as you can and say, I receive and I accept all the blessings of 2022. See, I almost said 2020 something. 2020 something else, but we're going to do it again. I receive and I accept all the blessings of 2022 right here and right now. Keep accepting your blessings. Anytime you feel that you are cut off, no. I open my hands to receive my blessings because God has it in store for me. Friends, God has something so wonderful, so beautiful, so magnificent in store for you. Open your hands, open your mind, open your heart. Matter of fact, open your mouth. A closed mouth ain't getting fed. Let me say that in English, not Ebonics, right? A closed mouth does not get fed. So speak your desires. Say what you want. Stand up for yourself this new year. And as you do, I know that you will receive all the blessings that you have set out for yourself for this new year and all years to come. Again, happy 2022. I love you. Be blessed.